Hello, grade 6 students. Good morning. Geography, chapter 7, our country, India. So, our country, India, we know very well. What are we going to learn? Yes, we are going to learn about our country. We are going to learn about the locational setting, India's neighbors, political and administrational divisions, physical divisions. This lesson will help you to learn more about our country, India. Before that, we will learn about the some small hints given additionally in this topic. The peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on three sides. We shall learn from page number 48. We also must know that large countries have different time zones. Okay, according to that, we will know that based on the time zones, how many countries have different time zones, we are going to see that. For the whole country, we have single time zones, but we can see in Canada, USA 7 time zones, Canada 6 time zones. What about Russia? We have to find out. We must know what is alluvial deposit. These are very fine soils brought by rivers and deposited in the river basins. So this type of deposits are deposited only by the rivers. What is meant by tributary? A river or stream which contributes its water to a main river by discharging it into main river from either side. Let's see in page number 50. See children, here is the index. Now take page number 50. We are going to discuss about tributary. What is a tributary? Here is the main river. We know very well there is river Indus flowing this side. And what about this? The river that starts from one place and joins the main river is called its tributary. The water that joins the main river. Okay, so it is called the tributary. Likewise, here is the Ganga. This is the main river. And Chambal, Yamuna, and these rivers, they all join the main river Ganga. So they are called the tributaries. Tributaries is not the river that is flowing from the main river. That joins the main river is called its tributary. So now you all understood what is tributary. This is not a tributary, this is a river because they don't have branches. The other rivers don't join, so they are all called only rivers. Do you know the Ganga and the Brahmaputra form the world's largest delta, the Sundarbans Delta. The delta is triangular in shape. It is an area of land formed at the mouth of the river where rivers enter the sea. That point is called the mouth of the river. Figure 6.1. Now turn page number 38. This is called figure 6.1, the sixth lesson. Okay. Now we shall discuss about the mouth of the river. We see here children, all the rivers, they enter into the sea. Okay, we can see here the delta region, particularly this. The tributary, the main river, they all flow into the sea. This portion is called the mouth of the river. The place where the river enters the sea. So delta is formed there only. Now we are going to particularly study about the Sundarbans. Now we discussed about the mouth of the river, and also we also learned the Sundarbans where it is located. We can see the Ganga and the Brahmaputra, they fall into the Bay of Bengal. So the delta is formed here and Sundarbans is located here only. We must know corals are skeletons of tiny marine animal called polyps. When the living polyps die, their skeletons are left. Other polyps grow on the top of the hard skeleton, which grows higher and higher, thus forming coral islands. Figure 7.4 shows the coral island. They are not stones, they are all corals. And we must know that the corals, when they die, on their skeleton, the other corals, they grow. So they form very big and they form the island also. So it is called a coral. They are all corals. So in this lesson we saw some important points. Kindly go through this lesson, children. Thank you.